Hi, welcome to another educational video by Catspit Productions. Today I wanted to revisit reclaiming screens and de-hazing. And the reason being is that in the last video we used a fresh screen because my pressure washer had broken that day. Well, now we have a new pressure washer and we're going to show you what it's like reclaiming a screen that's been well used and has some ink in it. It's a pretty tough emulsion, so it's going to take a little bit to get out. So we cleaned off the ink, all right, and what I'm going to do now is just wet it a little bit. Make sure to wet both sides. All I was doing there was basically just rinsing off some of the ink remover or solvent as best as I can so that the emulsion remover will have better contact. So you have your emulsion remover ready.
And you spray that on here. Okay, I'm going to make sure it's well coated because I know this emulsion is going to be tough. Perhaps some clogature in here with the ink. So we're going to go ahead and get a good coat of that on there and work it in just a little bit. Okay, and you can see it's starting to come apart. Okay. So now at this point, you just wait a couple of minutes.
Depending on your emulsion remover, follow your instructions for your specific emulsion remover as far as how long it tells you to wait. Okay, and then we're going to use the pressure washer to push out the emulsion. Now, because the emulsion layer is actually thicker on this side, the substrate side, it is often easier to push out your stencil or push out your emulsion from the inkwell side. Okay, so we're going to shoot it this way to start. Now, because I have a makeshift washout booth, my screen is going to drop in here a little bit, but I'll pick it up to show you what's going on.
Okay, so that looks pretty good. Let's start to see what happens. See, the pressure washer really helps. The pressure washer really helps get this stuff off. You see how gummy that is? And how gummy and stringy and it flakes all over. This is why you really need a pressure washer to do this, because this is the kind of scenario you could have. And a garden hose just ain't going to cut it. Forgive my improper English there. So obviously you really want a washout booth that's going to hold this thing up for you and keep it in a proper place. I'm getting together my washout booth, and for the meantime I'm just using this, and it's a little bit of an inconvenience, but it works. So now I'm going to just try to flood it out and rinse off some of this here. You want to get all that stringy stuff off of the screen.
basically that's reclaiming your screen. That's it. Now, you know, I could clean it up a little bit. I can rinse it off a little bit more. But we have one more step to do that I'm going to show you. It's de-hazing. Now, this screen doesn't really have all that much of a stain in it. There's a little bit of black staining in here, which you probably can't see. But the de-hazing process is what we do right now. This is right after you reclaim it, you would de-haze it. Okay, so you choose your haze remover, and you go ahead and spray it on there. And you can work it in a little bit with a brush if you like. Since I don't have a lot of haze, I'm going to just let it sit there. And again, you could do both sides. This is pretty good at this point. You can spray it on there, it'll go through. Be careful with your haze removers. When you're washing these out, they tend to get vaporized with the pressure washer, and you can breathe in the water vapor, which will have this chemical in it. And you know, so washout booths are often intended to be used with a air mask of some kind, a filter or a breather mask. What do you call those things? A respirator of sorts. Okay? So we'll just rinse this out. So that's all of the haze removers off now. I'll flood it out and rinse it out just to clean off excess chemicals. And basically that is it. Okay, so it's been de-hazed, it's been reclaimed, it's been de-hazed, and now it's ready to be degreased, dried, and coated with emulsion again to be reused as many times as the mesh will allow, because after multiple usages, the mesh wears out. Okay, and stay tuned for the Catspit Productions video about mesh prep. That'll be coming soon. And we'll talk about how to degrease and prepare your mesh, how you can do it at home, and you know, all about the chemicals. Thanks for watching Catspit Productions educational videos about screen printing. Make sure to visit the website at catspitproductionsllc.com. Please sign the guest book. Let me know what you're thinking. Any comment that you'd like to make would be appreciated. Rate 5 stars and subscribe. Thanks for watching.